And let's go on to the fourth topic of the day. And the fourth topic today comes to us from Richard Pease, who writes, "Hey John, after watching the Shazam trailer and Aquaman trailer, I am left optimistic, yet not overly excited. This is because I have been burned too many times by DC, most of which have some good scenes but lack great overall story. Does this worry you in regards to the general audience? I'm a comic fan, yet I still feel this way. What can convince the audience to give DC another chance?" All right, well, thanks a lot for the question, Richard. So, yeah, we just came out of Comic-Con. We talked about all the trailers, the great trailers that came out of Comic-Con. And two of those great trailers, Aquaman, which I thought was the best trailer Comic-Con, but you guys voted Godzilla, but still, I thought Aquaman was the best one. And Shazam, which I thought was just a little bit behind it. Two great trailers. I thought they killed it. But what Mr. Pease brings up here is a concern I have heard from a number of people. Like, I remember after I saw the Aquaman trailer, I remember I jumped on Twitter and just wrote, "That Aquaman trailer is damn near perfect." I mean, that's just what I tweeted, right? And right from that first tweet, I started getting responses from people and a lot of sentiment out there of, yeah, but we've seen DC put out great trailers before and the movies have sucked. Personally, I have liked all the DC movies. I haven't loved them other than Man of Steel. That I loved. But I like Batman vs. Superman. I like Justice League. I like Wonder Woman. I like Suicide Squad. It's a hot mess of a movie, but I still got a kick out of it. But the fact of the matter is there's a lot of people who didn't like those movies. Okay, fine. I understand. So the concern we've started seeing mounting is, okay, but isn't this the same song and dance we've had before? Comic-Con comes. DC drops these amazing trailers that look fantastic, but then we see the movies that doesn't live up to the trailers. Is this a situation of fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on you, fool me 3 times, shame on you, fool me 4 times, well, I'm just an idiot? Like, is that what this is? Is this just another merry-go-round of more incredible trailers from DC that will ultimately just lead to movies that disappoint the audience? It's possible. I think that it's possible that's the case. But I have a little bit more optimism. Besides the fact that I've liked the DC movies, I think there's a reason to have a bit more optimism than maybe in years past. And that is this. This Aquaman trailer felt different from any other DC trailer we've had before. This Shazam trailer felt different than any other Shazam or any other DC trailer we've seen before. To me, it's not just a matter that the trailers were great. They were great and they were different. You could almost, now again, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We're just talking about trailers. These movies could suck. They could be just like all the other ones. Who knows? But based on just the trailers, these felt different. Like it didn't just feel like these are great trailers. These felt like these were great trailers to movies that are going in a different direction than maybe DC has gone before. And I think that uniqueness, I think that specialness, I think those elements that make these trailers stand apart from the other DC, high quality, conveyor belt assembly line that they crank out these incredible trailers with, these trailers did not feel like they came off that same assembly line. It felt like they were trying something different with both of these films. And so for me, just as an average movie fan, I look at these and go, okay, they're very high quality trailers. I think most of us will agree about that. They're high quality trailers. Not all of us will agree. That's fine. Totally fine. But I think most people would agree these are high quality trailers. And they felt different. It feels like DC under Hamada is doing something different. And it's that difference to me that gives me that extra little ounce of confidence. Now, again, I am not sitting here saying, let's be very clear. I am not sitting here saying that, oh, Aquaman's gonna be great or Shazam's gonna be great. I don't know. These are just trailers. The movies could be train wrecks for all we know. They might be awesome. They might be train wrecks. We're just talking about the trailers. But I think based on the trailers, personally, I think there's reasons here to have some optimism. Not blind optimism, but some optimism. So I like what we're seeing, to be honest with you. And I think that is something that to the people who have lost faith in DC, I would say check these trailers out. Yes, they're great just like all the other trailers, but notice how they feel quite different. And that's what I would say to people, maybe like yourself, who are kind of feeling like, hey, I'm a comic book fan, but DC's lost me. I would say that uniqueness about these trailers might be something that might entice you to come back. It's up to you, though, because all film's subjective, and really, it's all about what you think is worth it. All right, let's move on to the